The team over at Just Flight recently released their new Piper PA-38 Tomahawk. This aircraft has been added to the sim to feel just like the 1979 two-seater tricycle gear trainer that it is. The aircraft also remains one of the primary training aircraft manufactured by the Piper company to this day. The team at Just Flight have modelled the handling of the Tomahawk pretty much perfectly to its real-life counterpart. The Tomahawk itself flies very slowly and sluggishly. Certainly at slower speeds it has a higher approach speed than most general aviation aircraft of its weight category, but also has this very nicely designed bubble canopy and T-tail, which the team at Just Flight have far surpassed my expectations for. The level of detail that the Just Flight team have put into this model far surpasses the likes of the Vulcan, but with an added A2A feel with the new walk-around feature. In saying that, I am very pleased with how the aircraft handles. It does feel like flying a real Tomahawk, but not only that, the modelling for the airframe is superb. All the rivet lines and the skin looks highly polished and overall very high quality. Now, in saying that, the panel as well that Just Flight provided gives you multiple options to add or remove avionics as you would like, mainly the ones that are predominantly available on the MSFS platform. The engine sounds as well, I'm very happy to hear, and the engine itself doesn't handle like an A2A engine does, but it performs and reacts as you'd expect. The engine magnetos and carburetor heat works as well, both with the engine, and you'll notice a drop in the RPM when operating. Now you will notice in the next clip where I run through the magnetos and the carb heat that there is a drop as expected of about 100 RPM, but you'll also notice the engine change frequency ever so slightly, which I think, just as even as a minor detail, is just done so well by Just Flight. Now for the new flight simmer who may pick up this model, you may notice when you bring it into the stall, when the stall horn activates, power is applied full instantly without the pilot inputting the control. Now as I'm demonstrating here, you can see that the team over at Just Flight have done a very intricate pre-flight system. Now you don't get to see the level of detail that say A2A offers with checking the fuel, checking the oil, etc., but you do still get to do a good pre-flight walk around the plane. Now this does even extend to the engine, which is something that I was just playing around with at the time when I was testing out the Tomahawk, but under certain conditions the engine will start when a pilot goes to turn through the propeller. The first rotation is shown with magnetos off and fuel off. The second one is just your magnetos set to left or to right, and the third one is where a combination of all three, the magnetos and the mixture, are all set, and then the propeller being turned and it lighting off. Now I have made a kind of rough scale system for everyone watching this video to see whether they, want to buy it or not. The modelling, hands down, is a 4 out of 5. There are a couple of little things that I'd like to see, such as the engine cowlings and the engine underneath, and being able to check the oil as well. The handling, though, absolute 5 out of 5. You really can't go wrong with the Tomahawk. It is slow and it does fly heavy on the controls, which you feel in this aircraft as well. The sounds, again, 5 out of 5, just like always, are bang on with their sounds from any of their professional products as well. The price expectation, I feel, is a little high for such a GA aircraft. A2A is about probably $20 less than I spent New Zealand, but for what the Just Flight guys have delivered, it is still very much worth the money.